Hated and hounded from Burmese soil, hundreds of Rohingya Muslims have now made it to Bangladesh. They're bringing with them horror stories of how an army crackdown on militants became a relentless assault on Rohingya communities.
The Burmese army have set many of our houses on fire. Some men were shot dead and some were slaughtered. We are in deep pain. We feel like jumping into the sea.
They set our houses and mosque on fire. My 2 sons are missing. They're killing people. Where are we supposed to live?
These Rohingya won't be missed. Though many families have been in Myanmar, also known as Burma, for generations, most people see them as illegal immigrants who belong in Bangladesh. The Burmese army doesn't want us to see what it's up to in northern Rakhine State, so it's keeping journalists and international aid workers out. But that's not stopped grim accounts emerging almost every day of abuses being committed against Rohingya civilians. We took a close look at what had happened in and around a Rohingya community called Darjizar, speaking to Rohingya and using video they filmed. These people are now living in the open after they fled soldiers who entered their village on November the 12th, looking for armed militants. With a helicopter flying overhead, the soldiers opened fire, killing men and, we're told, women and children. No one can tell us exactly how many died. When people felt safe enough to return, they found those that had fallen. A day later, these charred remains were discovered. We simply don't know how they died. The official version of events here is that soldiers shot dead 25 Rohingya attackers who approached them waving sticks and knives. Campaigners from Human Rights Watch have analysed satellite images of Darjizar and say in the week that followed, 265 houses were destroyed. The government say the Rohingya are setting fire to their own homes. It's all so different from a year ago, when hopes were high and Nobel Peace Prize winner Aung San Suu Kyi had just won a historic election. But Miss Suu Kyi's power comes not from principles, but partnership with the army. So much to the disappointment of human rights campaigners, she's refused to investigate the alleged abuses.
My worry is the same as your worry and the rest of the world, that we may be seeing something more horrendous than we anticipated. But unless we have a credible investigation, we will not know that, will we?
Awful things are taking place in northern Rakhine State, whether it's a crudely managed counterinsurgency or, as some say, ethnic cleansing. The continued suffering of the Rohingya is beyond question. Jonah Fisher, BBC News, Myanmar.